Good. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. That I come in, see if you guys want to talk, man. See what's going on. See if you guys want to chop it up about this game. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I try to make it full screen, but it's not working. So it's not working. That's what it is. So get it in. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you guys are even here, if you guys, guys don't come in, then we can do something else, man. What's going on, Raiderzilla, man? What's going on, brother? Hey, man, we did the damn Thug Thizzle, man. We did the damn Thug Thizzle. I'm still very much happy about what's going on, man. Tubby Child, what's going on? Just wanted to come in, man. Give some Niner Empire a chance to talk, man. Because they definitely proved the point tonight. And we're chilling, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, man, the NFL is something else, man. The NFL is something else, man. Just found out. I didn't even know. A lot of you guys, man, from Raider Nation, a lot of you Raider Nation cats, man. Your boy Melvin Gordon from the damn Broncos got cut today from the Broncos with all that fumbling he was doing and shit. All that fucking fumbling he was doing. They cut his ass. See what happens when you lose to the Raiders, man? When you lose to the fucking Raiders, dog, shit happens to you, bro. And he not only did he fumble yesterday, he also fumbled when he lost to us the other game, okay? So that's how it goes. Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for his ass, man. You got to hold on to the football, man. 25 fumbles in the past 7 years, man. Shit. I hope he don't try to come to our team fumbling and shit, man. But he definitely got fired on his day off, man. Like Smokey. You got fired on your day off for stealing boxes and shit, just like in Friday and shit. That's what happens when you fuck around. Come in and wipe these feet, man. Let's get this shit started, man. Just to let you guys know, the reason why I'm vertical is because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. YouTube won't let me have a full screen. So hey, man, y'all just gonna have to see the black lines around them motherfuckers' face and shit. That's just how it gotta go, though. So wipe them feet, man. Let's get this shit started, man. I'm gonna see if any of your 49er Empire come in, man. That was an ass whooping. We gonna see what it is. But let's get started, man. Let's talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about, man. The last two lies, if y'all missed the lies yesterday, did your team win? That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And then the Raider video, that shit was crazy, man. We're doing a lot over here. A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of good conversations and shit. Okay, let's get straight to it. Let's start Raiderzilla. My brother was going on. Tubby Child was popping. Hoorah, Rudy Rangel was going on. Triple R, Jared Barr. Niners look pretty good tonight. Niners look explosive, man. But let's understand some shit, man. Motherfucking the Arizona Cardinals are shelling themselves, man. We should feel ashamed that we lost to them now. We understand they didn't have Kyler Murray, but they're not a good football team, man. They're not a good football team. For us to have lost to them with a 20, the same team tonight that the Niners just dismantled is pretty much the same fucking team that we had a 20-0 lead on, dog. So this shit is an indictment against us, kinda. Okay, just being honest, bro. All right. Dave Sedano says, what's up, 916 book up there in Sacramento? Yes, sir. Raiderzilla said, not too much. Me too, chillin'. Raider Trey, what's going on, man? Bo Long was popping. Larry Ramirez, what's going on? Raiderzilla says, damn, Tubby Child said, that's crazy. Chris Taylor. Hey, Chris. What I tell you guys about Jimmy Garoppolo, man? What did I tell you, CT, about Jimmy G? Didn't I tell you he wasn't the fucking problem? The same guy who you guys were trying to run out of town, who you motherfuckers was trying to send on his way, just threw 4 tubs today, dog. 4 tubs against a division rival, man. I don't give a damn about nothing else. You throw 4 touchdown passes against a division rival, bruh. That's saying some shit, dog. And I'm telling you, Jimmy Garoppolo ain't the problem, bro. He's never been the problem. He is definitely a quarterback in that system with a good defense. He doesn't have to fucking force the football, run the football, pass the football for short routes, let these guys run after the catch, and let the defense do their job. And makes it so much easier to be a Jimmy Garoppolo when you don't have to force nothing. You don't have to come from behind. You don't have to work your ass off to win a game. That's what Raider Nation don't get. Raider Nation doesn't get You give Derek Carr a defense like that, that's what's going to happen. You're going to see DC fucking not under any pressure, not having to fucking force the football, not having to play catch up, not seeing his lead get demolished and shit, and you'll see what happens, man. But like I said, man, a lot of people in Raider Nation, man, they just got the hater hat on. Okay. Bev was going on, Bev. It was a good one. It was cool. It was cool, man. After a while, it started getting kind of crazy because the Niners just started beating the shit out of him and shit. It was kind of unfair. And Cliff Kingsbury for the damn Cardinals, he needs to be fired with all these fourth down, dog. Punt the football, bro. Your team isn't good to be trying to fourth down. He had like 3 fourth down attempts and didn't hit none of them. Like I said, man, there's a lot of tanking going on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Tony Dale was popping, man. Jared Barr's laughing. Bill Holloway, congratulations to the 49er faithful. Hey, man, it's going to be good, man. We're going to see what happens. We got to wait for these other teams to come along, man. The Cowboys are still running their yaps, man. They swear in their life they're the best team in football, and they're not even leading their division right now. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. Same with the Niners. You guys played well tonight, man, but don't act like the Seahawks ain't fucking still winning the division. You better be rooting for the Raiders next week because we play the Seahawks. Okay? Raiderzilla. Chubby Chow said that's like 4 fumbles a year. Hey man, I don't feel sorry for Melvin Gordon, dog. Melvin Gordon, remember when he was with the Chargers, and when he was with the Chargers, he was a problem for the Raiders. Then he left, said he didn't get paid enough money, did a holdout, didn't get the money, wound up going to the Broncos, and every time he plays the Raiders, he fumbles the football, bro. Straight up fired on his day off like motherfucking Craig and shit. Now he's gonna be sitting on the parking lot sitting on the porch with Chris Tucker talking about, man, hey, it's Friday. Melvin, you ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do, Melvin. And that's what Melvin gonna be doing. Melvin gonna be smoking on this sticky icky and shit because he ain't got no job. And it's not even Friday and he don't got shit to do. Okay. That's what it is. Raiderzilla said, yell ain't right. Ben Montoya said, good evening, bro. Unfiltered fans. That's what it is, man. Thank you. Henry Newsom said, what's up, Jack? Jimmy G was balling tonight. 2 tubs of yuck and 2 to Kittle. What's the problem? Like I told Niner Empire the whole season. He's not the problem, man. You guys are trying to use him as a scapegoat. It's the coach. And if you guys don't get to where you need to go, I guarantee you, your boy Kyle Shanahan's going to fuck up. You're going to fuck it up, man. Right now, you guys are playing good defense. You guys are playing good offense. Running game is cool. Christian McCaffrey is taking a lot of pressure off of Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. It's a lot of pressure being taken off of him. Now he has a running game and has 2 guys that can run the football consistently like that. And then it just opens up the passing lanes because they're trying to stack the box to stop McCaffrey, stack the box to try to stop Debo. And next thing you know, man, you're hitting your tight end. Your tight end wide the fuck open, bro. And look at the passes that Garoppolo's throwing. Reason why I'm stressing this is because Raider Nation needs to fucking learn football. A lot of y'all don't understand how football works. Short passes that turn into long gains, man. Run after the catch. Don't throw the ball all the way down the field to put people in the position to intercept the football. Throw intermediate routes. Throw a damn swing route. They were throwing swing routes to McCaffrey. They was throwing little dig routes, 15 yards or 12 yards in. And that's what they were doing, man. Just killing them and then to run after the catch. And that was it, bro. That was it. Okay. Dr. Van said, see your fumbles, Gordon. Dr. Van. Hey, man, why the Raiders get rid of your starting running back and shit? Dr. Van, don't act like Melvin Gordon ain't your starting running back. He's your starting running back, Bill. Melvin Gordon was your starting running back. And once again, when he plays the Raiders, he forgets how to hold the football, and now he doesn't have a job and shit. And that's how it is, man. Okay. Chris Taylor said, you did say Jimmy wasn't the problem. Salute. Hey, man, your boy knows football. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You need to go back and tell them other cats over there on Facebook that I know what I'm talking about. That's why I had to leave Facebook, because Facebook, man, I wasn't getting the love like I'm getting over here. Over here, I'm getting the proper respect and love I deserve over here, dog. That's just what it is, guy. Raider Trey said, what's up, Raiderzilla? Thanks for coming up to support my Modesto Raiders back when I played there. Taking the picture with my daughters, man. You're a class act. Hey, man, Raiderzilla's a real one. And hey, Raiderzilla, just to let you know, me and Raider Trey went to high school together, dog. So if you supported Raider Trey, you supported me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And me and Raider Trey go back to middle school. You know, we were in middle school together. Ain't that right, D? Middle school. So you already know what it is. James Walker in the motherfucking house. Okay, what's going on? Chris Taylor says run game wields success. The run sets up the pass, Chris. The run sets up the pass. That's what happened all day. Run the football. They stack the box. You throw the football. But Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't put the ball in harm's way because he's not what? Playing from desperation. He's playing from first down to first down. It just so happens he throws a little 10-yard pass and it turns into a 40-yard touchdown. That's what it is when you got playmakers. When you got playmakers who can actually make plays, when you actually have a tight end, Raider Nation. Travis Kelce last night, the best tight end in football, 3 touchdowns. I'm just trying to teach you guys that are out there talking shit. Travis Kelce, best tight end in the league, 3 touchdowns last night. George Kittle, second best tight end in the league, 2 touchdowns. Darren Waller, third best tight end in the league, street clothes. And then you guys are talking about Derek Carr's throwing the ball too much to Devontae Adams. Somebody's not available. That simple. Okay? The tight end is needed in football if you didn't notice. The reason why we won the game yesterday is Foster Moreau caught that first pass. Actually took him 5 quarters to get open. Because come on, overtime is 5th quarter. Let's understand that. He got open on that second pass that we needed to get 30 yards down the field. And the next thing you know, Devontae Adams slipped through coverage and scored a touchdown, and we won the game, dog. Tight end play, okay? Jared Barr said, felt kind of bad for Colt McCoy. Hey, man, Colt McCoy, man, that's what you get, dog. Colt McCoy is been in the league longer than every quarterback in his draft class is out of the league, okay? Colt McCoy's still out there getting a bag, okay? Tubby Chow said, hit them likes, y'all. Hey, man, let's get these likes popping. X-Man, what's going on? Wiping them feet. My boy X-Man took care of me with the $9.99 yesterday and the $9.99 today. I told you, X-Man. Man, Jimmy Garoppolo is a baller, bro. And I'm going to tell you this shit right now. If you guys don't pay Jimmy Garoppolo will be hanging out at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas, dog, while Josh McDaniels, his old offensive coordinator, gets him a deal with the Raiders. I'm telling you that shit now. I'm already telling you guys, Jimmy Garoppolo, if he doesn't get re-signed by the 49ers, he will be in Vegas. He'll be in Vegas, bro, because we know Josh McDaniels is trying to turn the Raiders into the Patriots, if you haven't noticed, okay? Understand that shit, okay? Gurren Powder said 49ers also passed 21 times in the first half to get away from tendency. They did, but like I said, Josh McDaniels and Kyle Shanahan both have the we don't like to run the football syndrome, but when you got 2 guys that can run the fuck out of the football and get positive yardage and make it, you're either getting first downs or you're getting third and shorts. That's what you do, bro. You go do what's working. They wasn't stopping the run. And then when they tried to stop the run, we just passed the football. Brandon Ayuk open. Debo didn't even get no passes because Debo didn't have to get no passes. Debo just basically running the football shit. Okay. And then you had your boy George Kittle, who was just killing him with the run after the catch, bro. We need a tight end. Our tight end is on the sidelines, who happens to be the highest paid tight end in the NFL. Darren Waller gets paid more than Travis Kelce. He gets paid more than George Kittle. He's the highest paid tight end in the National Football League, and he's wearing a damn Gucci sweatshirt on the sideline and shit. Keep trying to tell you about that nigga, man. Keep trying to tell you guys, but you don't want to listen. Okay. German said we went to Mitchell and pound away. That's it. That's what it is. Okay. Dr. Van said Melvin was the number 2 back. Javonte Williams tore his knee up. We don't care, Dr. Van. Your boy was the number 1 back yesterday, and your boy Melvin Gordon, man, he got that ball peanut punched out and shit, and just like he fumbled when he played us the last time. Every time he sees a Raider helmet, he's fumbling and shit. That motherfucker nutting up footballs. Oh shit. Max Crosby. Fuck. Dr. Van, you know I'm talking shit, Dr. Van, because that's what I do, dog. God. Raider Trey said, good looking out. You know what it is. David Suarez, Sub Shack Raider Nation is all about the yak and not the drink either. Oh, it's not about the yak because that yak is spelled Y-A-K, Dave, not Y-A-C. Run after the catches YC and that damn Hennessy or that damn Remy Martin. That shit is a YAK shit, which would be a very good drink for me to have right about now. Hey, just to let you guys know, if you guys wasn't on the damn Did Your Team Win last night, your boy was faded. I don't get faded like that, but I drunk a drink that had too much alcohol in it. I was fucked up, dog. Okay. Magic Lindsay in the motherfucking house. What it do? Check it all the way from Maui, my brother. Hey, dog. They need to rename Maui Magic. As much as you and the wife are over there, dog, they need to just change the state name and shit, man. Your ass is always over there, dog. I'm sure you got everything hooked up, man. You probably get free pineapples when you over that motherfucker, dog, because you over there so much, man. But I appreciate it. But didn't I tell you, Magic, about your boy Jimmy Garoppolo? All y'all was fucking shitting on him, and I wasn't. I'm not a Niner fan, but I understand, okay? I know the guy. I knew that he was not the problem, and he threw 4 tubs today, man. Throwing 4 touchdowns in the National Football League is not easy to do. Take a look around and do your research and find out. Name other quarterbacks that's thrown four touchdown passes with no picks. The boy's balling, man. He's balling. Okay, it's what it is. Okay. Raiderzilla saying facts. What's up, Raiderzilla? Tubby Chow said, damn, Waller's so damn sad. Hey, man, Darren Waller, dog's biggest disappointment. I don't have no sympathy for Darren Waller. Darren Waller was a guy I wanted him to get paid. I was the one that was screaming for him to give him his money, man. And guess what? As soon as you give him his money, his ankle hurt, his ass hurt, his cheekbone hurt, his motherfucking he got a motherfucking razor burn on his cheek and shit. This motherfucker got an earache. This motherfucker popped the eyelash and shit. Man, I don't got time for this shit, dog. I need a fucking tight end that's the 3rd best tight end in the National Football League playing tonight, because as you can see, tight ends were getting it done. Okay? Between Travis Kelce and George Kittle, that's 5 touchdowns in 24 hours, you guys. That's 5 touchdowns by tight ends in 24 hours. 3 by Kelce last night and 2 by Kittle today, dog. And guess who didn't score any? Ours. Who's making way more money than these guys. Meanwhile, Josh Jacobs is begging for a fucking check next year. Bullshit. Okay? I'm going to say the truth here. Stephen Gomez said, I remember Todd Christensen. He was the Travis Kelce of the 80s. Yep. And Dave Casper was the Travis Kelce of the 70s. Okay? Come on, dog. Raiders got excellent pedigree when it comes to tight ends, bro. And before that, we had what's his name? Raymond Chester, which was before my time. Raymond Chester was the Travis Kelce of the 60s. Raiders have always had great tight ends, bro. Always, bro. But this guy right here, once he got paid, this motherfucker turned into Jamarcus Russell, man. He's turning into Jamarcus Russell. I'm telling you, he's getting to that weight. Okay. Red Tracer, hey Shaq, X-Man is my son, not too sure about his tube handle. Oh, man, XT. Man, XT, you had me thinking you was somebody else, XT. Man, but I like X-Man. That's cool, though, man. That's cool. He never told me that, D, but that's cool, man. Because I like the fact that I was still talking to him like I was supposed to and shit. Because we got respect, bro, over here. You know what I'm saying? Until you act a fool, then you get talked about. Okay? But understand this shit. But hey, man, that's off the chain. Marco said, wipe your feet at the like button. Wipe your feet at the like button in this bitch, okay? Pedro and Son said, why we play that fool so much? Because we all fell for the okie doke, bro. Sometimes you fall for the okie doke. Sometimes you do. You know what I'm saying? We looked at it's like the girl who you meet that look good. She looks the part. And then you find out her whole life is in shambles, dog. You're like, hey, you got the date. You're like, oh shit, I better. You about to go pick her up, dog. You go knock on your ding dong. You answer the door, man, and you got about a motherfucking 100 roaches come to the door, shit, dog. You got motherfucking a bunch of snotty-nosed kids at the door asking, are you my daddy? Yeah. And everybody like, hey man, what's going on, man? Come on in. And you're like, the fuck did I do? You got caught slipping, dog. You got caught slipping. Okay. You got the kids asking you like, hey man, that's a nice watch, man. That's a nice car. Hey man, hey, that's my wallet. Hey dog. Hey, it's not your wallet no more, man. You taking my mama out, man. You got to give us some money. Fuck all of that. You find out you fucked up. And that's what we did. Okay. We paid too much. Gurman said, I'm a Niner fan and I like watching Carson Adams because I go to Fresno State and I got to support my guys. Hey man, I almost went to Fresno State and played basketball. I was almost a bulldog myself, bro. I almost went there to play basketball, bro. So I understand, man. It is what it is. You got to support the alma maters and shit. It is what it is, yo. Okay. Margo saying, hello to everybody. Joffrey, what's going on? See, Joffrey over here because Joffrey won and shit. But all the other weeks, Jeff, you wasn't here, dog. But I'm happy you here. Because you won, dog, and that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes for some of you niggas to win to come over here and see what your boy's doing and shit. It is what it is, okay? Magic Lynn said, yeah, the tight end is definitely an important position to the game. I gotta agree with you on that. Hey man, the tight end is what you would call the check down. When everybody starts talking about check down, oh, he's the check down king. There's nothing wrong with being a fucking check down. If nobody's open, you're supposed to go through your progressions. These are the kind of things that dumbass people say, especially like half of Raider Nation just don't get it. You're supposed to, as a quarterback, you're supposed to go through your progressions, man. You got your primary receiver is number one. Then you go to your second receiver, and then you start looking at your check downs. Your check downs could be your tight end, or your check down could be your third, your running back coming out of the backfield, or whatever the fuck. Or if you don't have those, you have to have comebacks where they come back. Your receivers come back to you. Look at where you are if you're scrambling, moving around, and you come back to your quarterback to catch the football. I know that. But these other guys, they learn from Madden and shit, and they don't understand, hey, man, you're not supposed to throw the football on four verticals when they got the proper defense call. You still throw the football. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Jimmy Garoppolo was going through his progressions. None of those passes that he threw to Kittle tonight that was touchdowns was the primary receiver. If Ayuk was the primary receiver and he went to the check down, and what did he do? You had him sit down in coverage, or he was running to the flat, hit him on stride, and he broke a tackle and went around the side and scored two. He did it 2 times, bro. He did it twice. Broke containment, went around the side. That's what needs to happen. Travis Kelce, 3 touchdowns. George Kittle, 2 touchdowns. Raiders don't got a fucking tight end that could break coverage like that. Okay? That's the problem. All right? We got to figure out what the fuck we doing with Waller, man. If Waller don't get his shit together, we got to trade that cat, man. Let Foster Moreau get more acclimated to the offense. He's not a fast guy. He's not going to run past coverage. But shit, Mark Andrews isn't a fast guy either. There's a bunch of dudes that are very effective as the tight end that are, 4th or 5th or best tight ends in the league who aren't fast. People get this speed shit all fucked up, okay? Speed kills, but you got to catch the football. And you got to be on the field. And that's what it is, okay? Dr. Van, Latavius Murray had 21 touches, fumbles, Gordon 13. He's the number one now. Number one fumbles, the unemployment line now. But fumbles, man, what I'm telling you about, that's true, because Latavius Murray was killing us, man. Latavius Murray's an X-Raider, man. He used to start for us too, man. But the bottom line is, man, your boy Melvin Gordon, man, he got fired on his day off, man, like Smokey like Craig on Friday, bro. He got fired on his day off, man, for stealing boxes, aka fumbling the football, and we don't feel sorry for him and shit. Every time. And then after the game, this is what got him fired, Dr. Van. What got your boy fired was the fact that when he was talked after the game, he said, yeah, I fumbled, but I don't really think that had anything to do with us losing. Man, these brothers better start learning very quick, like Kyrie Irving, man. You better start watching what the hell you say, man. These guys is going to start getting rid of you, dog. You're not going to be able to run your mouth, man. Just say whatever the fuck you want to say no more, man, as an athlete. You are under control. They're definitely going to put your ass on punishment and tell you have to follow the 10-step plan to get back on the field or get back on the court. And that's what it is, guy. Bill always said Todd Christensen. Love Todd Christensen, bro. God. Bev talking to Margaret and Sarah. Janet Cassie, Niners are gonna give the Raiders some trouble. I'm not even thinking about that right now, dog. We don't know what's gonna happen by the end of the year, dog. So for me, I'm not even thinking that far. That's the last damn near the game after last game of the season, damn near. Okay, so that's way far away. That's like shit. That's like 6 weeks away, bro. I'm not even thinking about that right now, dog. We'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, not worried about it at this point. Okay, Henry Newsom. Laughing. William Boozer said the Cardinals look messed up. Cardinals look horrible, bro. Cliff Kingsbury's about to get fired, bro. Cliff Kingsbury's about to be out of here, dog. Okay. Johnny Cox said the Niners make the NFC Championship game versus the Bucks. Hey, man, I don't know, bro. I mean, right now the Bucks don't look like they're gonna get there. It's either gonna be the Eagles or the Dallas Cowboys. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Niners to play the Cowboys. I can't wait for the Niners to play the Eagles, man. I want to see that shit. Okay. My team we got a 1% chance of making the playoffs, so I'm not even worried about what happens at this point. I just want to see us look like we could play some football like we did yesterday and see what we could do. But these games in the NFC, I'm watching all those motherfuckers without question. Okay. German Pattis said Raider fans stay calling Carr check down Carr. I said the reason why they call him that because they don't understand the concept of football. The concept of football for a quarterback is to make completions. If you're passing the ball, you got to make completions. They don't understand. They think every place needs to be a touchdown. They learned football from Madden. They didn't get on the field. They didn't go to no practices. They've never lined up against a cornerback. They've never lined up to catch a pass in a competitive football game. So they don't know no better, bro. All these guys who swear they know more football than me has never lined up against a defender getting on the outside as an inside person or anything in a real game with real helmets and real pads. So I don't listen to nothing the fuck they talking about. Quarterback's job is to make completions, dog. That's his job. If I have to check it down to make a completion, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's what it is. If nobody's open, what the fuck am I supposed to do? That's it. They can call them that all day. That just shows they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Okay? Janikowski said Carr hasn't even checked down in a minute. Like I said, man, once somebody says one thing and they think it sounds good, they're gonna say the same shit. But once I start talking to them, they understand at that point. I know what I'm talking about. I'd rather have a quarterback that checks it down than to take a sack, or a quarterback that is getting the ball knocked out of their hands or whatever else, bro, or throwing it away. Long as I'm hitting my receivers like I'm supposed to. Hey, I went through my first progression, not open. I went through my second progression, not open. Who's open? Check down. Throw it to the flat. I get a positive gain. That's my job. Move the football. Move the football forward. But if everybody thinks every time I go back there, I'm supposed to throw a fucking touchdown, I'm supposed to throw a fucking go route, I'm supposed to throw a bomb for a touchdown, that's not football. Nobody in the league does that. Every quarterback checks down. Every quarterback. Period. That's what it is. Got Dr. Vance says, you ever think to put an international team in the NFL? They're talking about it, man, but I've been to international games, man. That's a hard flight, bro. I've been to NFL Europe, dog. I went to go see the Raiders play in England. I went there. I was in London. That shit is hard. I didn't even play and I was tired, bro, because it's 11 hours difference. It's like shit. And at certain times of the day, it's tomorrow, bro. It's tomorrow. For real. Okay? So I don't know, man. How hard is it going to be for? Here's the problem. Now, if you have a team that's in Canada, yeah, but Canada football is already established. They're not going to let the NFL come over there. Mexico would probably be the best bet because Mexico is still within proximity, it's still in, the Western Hemisphere. You got the West Coast time zones and shit. West Coast and Mountain Time, which makes sense. So it looks like Mexico City would be the perfect place. But the traveling and all the international shit you got to go through, bro. And if you're going to play in Mexico, that means you have to play in Mexico City, which means you're going to be playing 2,000 feet higher than you play in Mile High Stadium. The damn air is so fucking thin up there. These dudes ain't going to be able to play and shit. The reason why the Niners was playing better than the damn Cardinals is that the Niners was acclimated. Niners was ready. They had been training for this shit for weeks. Motherfucking Cardinals, they went to Colorado. Hey, man, that's not high enough. So if anybody, I think it should be Mexico City, dog. But Mexico City's a dangerous city, man. Mexico City ain't no joke. You go over there and you get your ass robbed over there, shit. Okay. Jimmy G said Jimmy G has the best check down back. Exactly. And guess what? Josh Jacobs is good too. He ain't as good as Christian McCaffrey because Christian McCaffrey is more of a receiving running back. He's more of a running back that can catch passes than he is between the tackles. But you got that luxury where you got somebody who you can get it to and they can get some yardage. Hey, it works out. Okay. Jadikowski said if the Niners want to keep winning, keep Jimmy G in that locker room. Don't take Lance seriously. I've been telling Niner Empire for 2 years. I got 2 of my boys on here. My boy Chris Taylor, actually 3 of them. My boy Chris Taylor, my boy Joffrey Sanders, my boy Magic Lindsay. I've been telling these guys for 2 years that Jimmy Garoppolo needs to be the quarterback of the fucking 49ers and Trey Lance. But you know what? People start getting a bug up in their behinds, and everybody starts talking, and y'all form Voltron and shit, and don't go nowhere. Okay, you guys form Voltron, and you don't got no weapons, and you ain't got no firepower, you can't fly, and then you get your ass whooped. Told you, Kyle Shanahan is the problem. It ain't Jimmy Garoppolo. And I'm gonna tell you this shit right now. Once you guys next year, you guys are gonna fucking try to move him again. Jimmy gonna come right over to the Raiders, dog. I'm telling you. Kyle Shanahan is the problem, bro. But like I've been trying to tell you guys, man. Okay. Gurman said Kelsey isn't even a burner. His route running is elite. Hey, man. Here's the thing about Travis Kelsey, and I said it last night. Travis Kelsey doesn't have to be fast. Travis Kelsey's not the fastest. Darren Waller's the fastest. Travis Kelsey's not the biggest. Okay. Darren Waller's bigger than him. Okay. George Kittle's bigger than him. Travis Kelsey just knows how to fucking run his routes, bro. He runs his routes the best out of everybody. He runs his routes like a receiver. He knows the route tree, and he knows how to get open. He knows him and Patrick Mahomes spent a lot of time after practice understanding each other's nuances and shit. It's like being with a significant other who you finish each other's sentences and shit. A lot of you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. Where you'll say something and your girl will say, or there's women on here too. But then again, some of y'all, y'all, I don't understand. Some of y'all might be doing some other shit. Okay, salute to you for doing that. But you talk with somebody who finishes your sentences and shit. Somebody who knows what you're thinking. Somebody you can look at. You look at them away, they know what's going on. Me and my wife have that. I can look at my wife with a bunch of different expressions, and she knows exactly what the fuck's going on. We could be in a restaurant, some shit happened, and I look at her. She's like, what? Who did it? What the fuck happened? And that's what it is with them too. They know, hey, if I do this, then you're going to do that. And that's the key. I mean, you don't have to be the best, fastest. Okay. Janine! What's going on, Janine? Janine Clemens in the house. Hey, Janine, your Rams got y'all got, what the fuck happened yesterday, Janine? Good gracious. Y'all got y'all asses whooped, Janine. Shit. And you know, my damn Trojans took care of your Bruins, but you know, hey, you know, Janine, you still my friend, Janine. I still need for you to hook me up with them Rams tickets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, okay. But go Janine on here. Robert Benjamin just came in wiping my feet, watching in the morning. Hey, that's all good, bro. Check me out on while you at work or on your way to work. Okay. Janet Costa said Kelsey is on another level, like Tony Gonzalez and Gronk. Hey, man, Travis Kelsey might be better than Tony Gonzalez, bro. Tony Gonzalez was bigger, stronger, but I think Travis Kelsey, man, that dude is elusive. He gets the ball right after the catch. He's trying to go to the end zone, bro. That's a bad boy, man. And he'll take your girl. He's Mr. Take Your Girl. Don't get it fucked up. Okay, that's like I said last night. Those of y'all was on the feed. I said, man, he's Timberlake Kelsey. Timberlake Kelsey will take your girl, dog. Don't get it fucked up, shit. No matter what her race is, your girl will walk away with him. Okay, if you beat him at the club. Okay. AP Armando Peppers, he said, Foster Bro makes me a Doug Jolly. I remember Doug Jolly, bro. I remember Doug Jolly. Doug Jolly was cool. He's better than Doug Jolly, though. He's better than Doug Jolly, man. Foster Moreau is better than Doug Jolly. But like I said before, where is your top salaried tight end, Raider Nation? The guy who gets paid more than anybody. Where's he at? Chilling. Oh, tomorrow's payday in the NFL, just for you guys to understand. Tuesday's payday. Your boy will be collecting his check tomorrow, just to let you guys know. Okay. Just to let you guys know. Okay. Dr. Vance said Keith Gary and the GM just got extended to 2027. That wasn't very smart. That was stupid. Okay. Janet Costa, Eagles got the experience, and Cowboys and Kirk are always choking the NFC. Though it is the Niners to take their turn on the playoffs. I hate those mother MF Niners, but I'm speaking unbiased right now. That's what you should be doing, bro. It's always about speaking unbiased, man. But the bottom line is the Achilles heel for the San Francisco 49ers, and I come from a Niner family, man. I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the motherfucker who picked what team he wanted to pick. I didn't pay attention to what my family was doing. Okay. Kyle Shanahan, bro. That's the problem, bro. I keep saying it, and Niners are going to find out the hard way. That guy, he always reverts back to what he does. You got to understand, he's blown 2 Super Bowls, man. This guy is the offensive coordinator for the Falcons that blew that 28-3 halftime lead they had against Tom Brady, bro. What did he do? Stop running the football. This is the same guy as coach of the San Francisco 49ers who was leading at the beginning of the fourth quarter, 20-10. And he stopped running the football. And in 6 minutes, Patrick Mahomes scored 21 unanswered points to win the Super Bowl, man, in a half a quarter. Same guy. That's 2 Super Bowls in a row. Watch what happens, man. Niner Empire going to be pissed off when he does something stupid. I don't trust him, dog. I like your team. Niners, the team is cool. Offense cool. Defense cool. Special teams cool. Coach, you're going to find out. Okay. Goober says you're checking down to the zone drop. If you're checking down, the zone drops are set up the field so there's not much space for the check down. So there's so much space for the check down. When I played football, man, my coach always told the quarterback, look to the flat. If there's nobody open, it was our jobs as running backs to get to the flat and just sit in coverage. Just sit down in the flat. 5 yards. The flat is 5 yards, 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage on the side. Just sit there and wait. If you're going out and nobody's open, just sit in the flat, man, and wait for the football. And you get 5 yards, bro. But you know what? All these guys with these stupid ass nicknames, these motherfuckers don't know football, bro. I like the fact that my quarterback is giving me positive plays. This is the National Football League. You can't waste plays and shit. You can't say, well, it's only 5 yards. This is the logic. Well, it's only 5 yards. It's not like we got 10. Motherfucker, do you know arithmetic? Do you know basic math and shit? We understand fractions is too rough for you. But do you understand basic addition and subtraction and shit? 5 yards on first down makes it 2nd and 5. I want those 5 yards. Give me a check down. But these guys are stupid. Okay. Raider Zero says, right, it's not Madden. Like I said, man, we love John Madden. We love Madden. But Madden has made these casual football fans into experts. These motherfuckers really think that what they do on a damn video game is real life. They don't understand. Okay. They don't get it. I want 2nd and 5. That's just me. Well, it's not a first down. I don't care. I'll take 2nd and 5, bro. Because it's about odds, okay? It's like these guys go to Vegas and they just put all their money on one number. Man, I got $300, man, for the whole trip. Hey, man, I'm just going to go down and put all my numbers on red 22 and shit. Go ahead and spin it, man. I got it. Hey, don't you want to kind of spread this out a little bit, bro? Hey, man, go to the penny slots and shit. Fuck around with the quarter slots and shit. Fuck around a little bit. Nah, I'm just going to put all my numbers on that. And then when you broke, then it's like, hey, dog, can I stay in your room? Hell nah. You better try to get it how you live and shit. You better try to figure this shit out, dog. Okay. Better get you a job while you're here. Better wash some dishes. Okay. Julio Jones, it's funny that Mariota has more fumbles in Carr this season. It's not funny to me because Marcus Mariota's not a better quarterback than Derek Carr. He ain't. I've been saying that. But you know what? Like I said, once somebody hates you, they hate you, bro. It is what it is. Okay, nothing against Marcus Mariota, but he's not doing what everyone said he would do. Whatever he's doing, he would be doing for us. And people say, well, he has more wins. Who has a better defense? I guarantee you they won't have more wins than us by the end of the season. The way we're playing now, if we can keep it up, we're going to catch up. Janikowski, how do you like them overtime drive by the Raiders yesterday? Hey, man, I loved it, man. It was perfect. That donkey defense was shocked. Adams said that boy's too young. He ain't ready yet. He did say that. I saw the after thing when he was talking shit, but that's because Patrick Surtain was talking shit to him. Patrick Surtain's dad was a bad boy, but Patrick Surtain too is a bad motherfucker for being a second-year player. But sometimes, man, you talk too much, man. Sometimes you talk over your pay grade, bro. Sometimes you get your ass in a little bit too much, dog, by running your yap a little bit too much. What happened on that play? Here's what happened. And once again, to all the Kardashians and shit out there, and the Kardashians and the Kardashians, there's two different type of Derek Carr motherfuckers. There's the Kardashians and the Kardashians. Both of y'all doing too much. But the Kardashians is really doing more than the Kardashians are. But anyway, what happened yesterday is that Derek Carr was forcing the ball to Devontae Adams all game. Not even going through his progressions because nobody was fucking open. Okay? Mac Hollins wasn't open at all. So he was just forcing the football to Tay. And when he threw the ball to whoever, he was basically eyeing that person down and throwing the ball to him. He wasn't going through his progressions. He's just like, okay, I don't got no time. The fucking line's going to collapse on my ass. I got to get rid of the football in 3 seconds. So I'm just going to go through whoever. What he did on that last play and how we got that touchdown with Devontae Adams is that Derek Carr did a no-look pass, basically. If you guys understand the analogy, like a Magic Johnson no-look pass, look that way, throw it that way. He eyed down Mac Hollins, okay? And but he used it as a diversion. Mac Hollins wasn't open, but he looked at Mac Hollins the entire time. Go watch the video. He looked at Max Hollins the entire time and looked like he was throwing the ball. Surtain tried to, because them young cornerbacks are trying to jump routes. They're trying to get interceptions because they want to get their TikTok followers up and shit. He thought, okay, he's throwing it to him, and all Adams did was leak out, man. Once Adams leaked out, he knew it. He turned back around, he slipped. Man, Derek Carr said, I got you. Just threw a jump shot. The ball was just a jump shot. It wasn't even like a bullet. It was just a lob over shit. And touchdown, game over, dog. And that's what it is. That's why he said he's not ready, because he fell for an okie doke. He should not have been paying attention to the quarterback. He should have been paying attention to me. The best wide receiver in football, you leave him open. Hey, that's how it goes. Okay. It's what it is. Dr. Vance, the 49ers would be smart to re-sign Jimmy. I don't know about Lance. They're not going to do it, dog. They're going to try to get Jimmy on a 1-year deal. They're going to try to give him a little fried bologna sandwich and shit, and say, hey man, we'll give you, because he took a pay cut. Jimmy Garoppolo took a fucking pay cut to remain with the Niners, bro. Okay, he's not making no money. He was making more money before he did that deal. Okay. If I was Jimmy Garoppolo, I'd make them pay me, man. You got to pay me, dog. I need to get back up. I need to get paid 30. He got to get paid 30. If he's going to be the starter, Jimmy Garoppolo got to get paid 30, 35, 40 million, bro. He got to. He got to. If not, I'm leaving. I wouldn't stay there and keep taking little twos and fews. For what? What does the Niners, what can the Niners offer Jimmy Garoppolo he doesn't already have? The dude already is a Super Bowl champion. He already has like 3 rings already. Yeah, he was a backup. Don't matter. You can't offer me a Super Bowl. You're not gonna want to pay a nigga. So what the fuck am I here for? To wait for you guys to decide that, to wait to see if Trey Lance get hurt and then I just come in and save the day and shit? Like I'm Mighty Mouse? Here I come to save the day. Fuck all of that. Here I come to go to the fucking Wells Fargo. Fuck that. If I was his ass, you pay me. Fuck that. I ain't playing. Okay. All right. Dallas Cowboys said San Fran trash. Go boys. Hey man, you guys bet. Well, I can't wait for you guys to play them, dog. I can't wait for the Niners and the Cowboys to play. That's a must-see game. That's me gonna go get me some beef ribs, some macaroni and cheese and shit. That's me getting everything I need. Me sitting down with a big ass cold motherfucking drink, with some beverages and shit, and sit down and watch that shit and laugh at whoever loses. That's definite. When you guys play them, that's mandatory, bruh. Okay. All right. German said German Patter said the Germany game looked more lit than the London ones. I was thinking about going to Germany because I've never been to Germany. But the reason why me and my wife decided not to go is because I wanted it to be in Berlin. My boys that travel told me Berlin is cracking. So I want to go where it's popping. Munich is like, it's way over to the side of shit. Okay. It's kind of like, what's the best analogy? It's like, man, if you were from overseas and you had a chance to either go to a New York City game or LA game, and they said, oh man, we're going to have it in Chicago. You'd be like, I don't know about that, dog. I don't know if my first time going to the United States, I want to go to a game in Chicago. How come it can't be in New York? How come it can't be in LA? So that's why I didn't go, dog. I mean, it looked cool, but you got to understand, man, when I was over there, man, those crowds are soccer crowds. Those crowds are totally different, dog. That crowd, there was 120,000 fans when I went to the game in London. They are soccer people, bro. They are totally different. They really do the wave like 20 times around and shit. Like it was totally different, bro. Totally not the same fan base here in the United States. Very different. Okay, and they'll fuck you up over there, man. Them damn soccer, aka football fans, with the football, with the round one, with the little motherfucking black and white dots, they'll kill you and shit. They'll fuck your ass up. Okay, don't get it fucked up. Don't talk shit to them. Don't talk no shit to them. They'll beat your ass. Okay.
Janikowski said DC dissected that defense. Wish he could do that from every game from now on. Hey, you got to have support. Why was he able to do that? It's because he had a running game. Josh McDaniels wanted to win that game, bro. He gave the ball to Josh Jacobs 24 times. When has he ever given the ball to Josh Jacobs that many times? Never. He ran the ball 24 times to Jacobs by himself. Not counting Abdullah, not counting these other guys that came in. He ran the fuck out of the football. That's what helped. Run the football, man. Then you can pass the football. But nobody was open. No Renfro. No motherfucking Waller. 2 All-Pros. 2 guys getting a lot of money. And you got Hollins out there. Motherfucking Keelan Cole. Slow as fuck. He didn't get nothing done. Foster Moreau didn't catch a pass until the 5th quarter. And Devontae Adams is the only person that knows who can get open. But Raider Nation's upset because the ball's being thrown to him too much. Stupid shit, dog. It's dumb. Okay. Dr. Vance said, I can see a Mexico team. Me too. Michael Guerrero said, hit the like button. It's free. Yeah, man, y'all gotta put these likes up. Man, don't come in here and don't motherfucking hit the like button and shit. Turn that shit on, man. Come on, you guys. Help your boy out. Okay. Janikowski said Europe would be better off having their own alternative league during the summer than to have an actual expansion team. It's just too far, bro. It's too far, man. Even from New York, that is a 6 to 7 hour flight, bro. It's far, man. Shit is far, dog. I flew nonstop many times. Every time I go to Europe, LAX to Heathrow, London Heathrow Airport, bro. That's 12 hours, man. In the air consistently. 12 hours. That's a long time. And then you're going 10 hours into the future. Nah, dog. You can't. Ain't no football team could do that, dog. Ain't no football team could do that. That's just too much. Mexico's the best place, man, because like I said, it's in close proximity and you don't have to deal with time zones and shit. But you got to deal with that altitude issue. Okay? That's the issue, and you got to deal with them cartels and shit. Who's going to pay them cartels? Motherfuckers walking around with all that gold and shit. You walking around with all that gold, you going to be fucked up. Okay? You better keep your ass in the hotel. Okay? Isaiah P said Jimmy G's better than Carr. Hey, man, that's what that's what happens, man, when you're on that powder, bro. Isaiah, you on that powder, bro. Okay? Don't be on the powder, man, too much. Okay? It's the holidays. Slow down on the powder, Isaiah. Come on. Too much powder. All right. Gurman said, Prater, I think Jimmy G goes to New York Jets. Hey, you got to look at relationships. You got Robert Saleh. He's over there. Ex-Niner. Okay? You got him. You got McDaniel down in Miami. Ex-Niner. Okay? But you got Josh McDaniels. Ex-Patriot. Jimmy got options, bro. Jimmy got options, man. He do. Okay? Janikowski, NFL Europe would work better now than back in the day. It would because you got transcontinental flights and shit. But it's far, bro. I'm telling you, man. I've been jet lagged over there, dog. That shit is hard. It takes time to get acclimated to the time difference. Like a motherfucker, dog. That shit is serious. And you start going to Paris, it starts getting worse. Paris is 12 hours. Okay? They that flight. Then you start going to Rome. When I went to Italy, I've been to France, I've been to England. I've never been to Germany. Germany's actually closer than going to France. But shit, that jet lag is serious, dog. You go back east and you come back in that 3 hours. If you be in New York, like I just came back from New York a few months ago, that 3 hours will fuck with you for at least a week. You go over there and you do that 12-hour shit, it takes you a couple of weeks to get your shit back. It really does. It fucks you up. It's really bad. Okay. Cowboy Nation. There's only one nation, Cowboy. You ain't no nation, man. We Raider Nation. Y'all stop using nation at the end of y'all shit. Okay? Come on, man. Call yourself something else, man. Y'all them boys or something. Y'all ain't nation. Y'all always trying to use nation. We're only one nation, bro. Okay. Tubby Child. Salute to Mike G. Okay. Henry Newsom says, I see you where Adams roasted Surtain. Yeah, I saw that, dog. But at the end of the day, man, that's how it is, man. You don't get to talk shit to somebody all game. And then when the game is in the balance, you fucking have a blown coverage and leave me wide open and shit. That's playing catch. That's playing catch, bro. That's like playing catch with your best friend and shit, man. Your best friend ain't gonna drop that shit because you're gonna throw it exactly the way you need to throw it. Derek Carr just threw that shit. He just threw that shit, just threw it. Hey, man, here you go, bro. It was nobody even close over there, dog. You talked all that shit to let me do that, bro. Come on, dog. Okay. And then they asked Surtain after the game. Surtain after the game, he said, "Yeah, well, it's just because I jumped the ball and I came and he got out." Hey man, that's what happens, man. You don't let pit bulls out, bro. You're supposed to understand. You don't let a pit bull out of the cage and shit, and then talk about, oh well, he got out. He just bit everybody in the neighborhood and shit. I mean, what can I do, man? He got out. That's basically how you act. Well, what can I do? He got out, man. I mean, shit. What can I do? Come on, dog. You talk shit all game to that man. Okay. Yellow said Doug Jolly. I remember him. Doug Jolly was solid, man, but Foster Moreau's better than him. Okay. Janet Kelsey, as a Raider fan, I have no issue with Kyle sabotaging his team again. He's gonna sabotage his team, dog, because that's just his nature, bro. He wants to prove that he's better than his dad, and he's not. He's not a better coach than his dad. He's a one thing I do like about Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan's a hell of a fucking play caller and play designer. His plays that he runs off the fucking chain. Like that damn bubble screen that they ran with Deebo Samuel today. I pay attention to the plays, man. Him and his best friend down there and down here in LA with the Rams, Sean McVay. Those two guys are the best play designers in the NFL as far as plays that are designed that work. Josh McDaniels got a big ass playbook, but his plays don't be working and shit. Them two dudes, plays are off the hook. Kyle Shanahan, that play that they played with that, they had Deebo Samuels on the outside. Okay, he was the outside receiver. They had Brandon Ayuk. They had two receiver sets. See how I talk? I don't talk like these bullshit ass Raider fans. Check down Carr. They can't say what I'm saying. Okay, I'm talking football. And my boy Raider Trey plays semi-pro footballs in the semi-football Hall of Fame, so he knows I know what I'm talking about. Two receiver sets. You got Brandon Ayuk on the inside as a slot. You got your boy Deebo Samuels as the X receiver on the outside. You had Brandon Ayuk take a step forward, turn around, okay, to act like he's getting a quick out right here. You like a little 3-step, turn around, look for the football. Meanwhile, Deebo steps back, gets the football, goes around. He had Ayuk was getting all the attention, while Deebo takes a step back into the backfield on the snap, takes a step back, gets the football thrown as a straight screen, and comes around, man, and gets like about 16 yards and shit. I'm like, that's a bomb ass play, bro. How come we can't put take that play and use it, man, and put Devontae Adams over there and do the same shit? Because we don't got no slot receiver that's dangerous enough to call attention like Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk just scored what? 2 touchdowns. Who just scored the first touchdown? Brandon Ayuk. So guess what? So when he took that 5 steps and turned around, they knew he could get the football and do some shit. So they collapsed on him. Deebo took a step back. Jimmy threw the screen pass, which was not even a positive gain. It was pretty much a lateral. Not even a fucking play that got any type of yardage. It was behind the line of scrimmage. But he got the ball, curled around, went through the pocket, the gap right there, and went 16 yards down the field. I'm like, man, Kyle Shanahan, he could call some fucking plays, bro. That motherfucker can create some shit. But the problem is, when that pressure is on him, you see what he does, dog. Okay. Understand that? Michael Guerrero and Tubby's chilling. Gurman's talking about great analogy. Cowboys is talking about go boys, Bo Long Shack for Raiders HC without the visor. Oh, I put a visor on and shit because my coach that wore a visor, his name was John Gruden. Josh McDaniels don't get to not have me wear a visor and shit. Fuck that. He don't get to do that. Okay. He don't get George Kittle over here with the damn wrestling hat on the shit, man. He off the hook, dog. I wish I had a tight end that'd actually show up to a game and shit. Okay. But I'll take that head coach job like a motherfucker. I definitely will, dog. I'll take that head coaching job. I get them motivated. Okay, I definitely would do that, dog. I definitely would do that. Okay. Red Trey says, sorry, I said Jimmy G's not a better total team than Carr. That's all. We all know that, man. But like I said, Isaiah always comes over and says something, but he never says what team he likes. That's the thing about Isaiah. He comes over here and says stuff, but he never says that. Janikowski said, put Carr in the Niners. They win the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Derek Carr's a better quarterback than Raider Nation thinks. Raider Nation won't find out until he goes to another team and wins a Super Bowl or some shit. They'll find out. Then they'll really hate him. Okay. Gurman said Gruden stunned the Raiders. Yeah, he did. He did fuck us up, man, the second time around, dog. Too much power, bro. Okay. Brian said, yo, did you see Gimber give Melvin Gordon the boot? Yeah, he got waived, dog. What happened when you keep putting the ball on the carpet against the Raiders, bro? Hey, the Broncos, Dr. Van, the Broncos have been swept by the Raiders 3 years in a row. Y'all haven't beat us in 4 years. You haven't beat the sorry ass 3-7. Well, you guys are 3-7 too. Well, actually, you guys are 3-7. You haven't beat us in 3 years, dog. It's been 3 whole Christmases and you ain't beat us and shit. Okay. And you ain't. Okay. Alfred Russ, his car hater want to get rid of Carr. Just take a look at the Steelers with no quarterback, top 10 quarterback in the league. Do you want a top 10 quarterback in the league, or do you want a quarterback that's going to get you wins? Because the Steelers don't have no wins, bro. They got the same record we got. So what's the problem, bro? Like I said, man, as a fan of the Raiders, man, people make decisions, bro. Some people care about stats. Some people care about what the old man said. The old man told me just win, baby. He told me that when I was 6 years old, bro. So a lot of us OGs, we don't care about all that stat shit. We care about just win, baby. Who's the one that's getting us wins? Who won us the game yesterday? That's all I care about, bro. And guess what? Still, people like yourself was mad because he won the game. Y'all was still pissed off. Plenty of people were mad because he won a game. I'm like, hey man, you guys ain't the same type of people I grew up with, dog. We didn't care about all that. We don't care about all who you like and who you don't like. We care about who wins and who don't. And I'll tell you this shit right now. There's no quarterback on our roster that's gonna win us anything other than DC. If DC don't get it done, it don't get done. That's what it is. Okay. You can hate him all you want to, dog, but at the end of the day, hey, if you're rooting against him and he's your quarterback, no support for that over here, dog. Okay. Janikowski said Jimmy G deserves a real deal. Could actually start on at least 5 teams right now. Man, you put Jimmy Garoppolo on the Texans and see what happens. There's teams out there that could use these motherfuckers. You put him or Derek Carr on these teams that I'm about to name, and I guarantee you they win. You put Jimmy Garoppolo or Derek Carr on the Falcons. If either one of those guys goes to the Falcons, Marcus Mariota is second string, guaranteed off the bat. They go to the Texans, they'll ball over there. Okay, if they go to, what other team can I name right now? Even the Steelers with your boy Kenny Pickett. I told my Steeler homies, you guys should go get Jimmy Garoppolo. They're like, oh hell nah. I said, all right. You found out the rough way. You put Derek Carr on the Steelers, they win. You put Jimmy Garoppolo on the Steelers, they win. Okay? You put Jimmy Garoppolo or Derek Carr on the Jets, they win. You put Jimmy Garoppolo and Derek Carr on the Giants, they win. Okay? There's a bunch of teams. You put them 2 dudes on the Lions who are winning with a no-name guy, they win. There's plenty of teams. Okay? Plenty of teams who will take them. Okay. Bolon says there's nothing wrong with Chicago. There isn't. I got family in Chicago, Bo. I got family in Inglewood, Southside Chicago, bro. The old block down there. Okay? But I'm saying if you're going to a country for the first time and you're going for an event, you're not just going to go and you don't have family, you'd like to go to a place that you know is going to have a lot of things to do. That's just common sense, bro. I would if the NFL would have said, "Hey man, the Raiders are going to be playing in they're going to be playing in Manchester, England." I had a friend up there. It would not be as easy as it for me to say, "Hey man, I'm about to spend $6,000-$7,000 to fly over there to go to Manchester." But when you say you're going to London, that's different. It's like, oh shit, London. There's a lot of shit I can do. There's a lot of shit I can do. I can go to London Eye. I can go down to Savile Row. I can go down to Regent Street. I can do some shopping. I could do all this shit. And that was the carrot. Never been there. I get to go see the Raiders. I get to go with my wife. I get to do all this motherfucking shit. I get to go buy Cuban cigars. I get to do all this shit. Cuban rum. Bring all this shit back. I get to do all of that. Yeah, I'm going to London for that. But same thing. If I was a German and they say, "Hey man, about to go to the United States," hey, who what's going on? Oh man, it's gonna be in let's say it's gonna be in Let's just say it's going to be in what other city can I name? Dallas. I'm not trying to go to Dallas. To fly all the way over there and spend $7,000 to go to Dallas. Nah. If it's LA, Disneyland, Magic Mountain, beaches and shit, star on the Walk of Fame, all of that. New York, yeah, I can do a whole bunch of shit. I can go to Brooklyn. I can go to fucking Yankee game. I can go to motherfucker. I can do a whole bunch of shit. I can go to damn Manhattan. I can do all kinds of shit. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, dog. But there's nothing wrong with Chicago. You right. Okay. Julio said I was hella shocked when Keelan Cole caught that pass. I thought it was for sure a drop. Hey man, like I said, dog, Keelan Cole, he's just happy to have a job, bro. Some of these dudes are just happy to be out there, dog. Okay. Isaiah P's laughing. Grubman said they could get an extra bye week for NFL Europe. Yeah, man, that just makes a season longer, though, man. It's like, that makes a season longer, dog. Okay. D Birdie, what's going on, D? I ain't seen you in a minute, D. You must be making a shit ton of money. Your ass must be making a shit ton of money, bro. Okay. Why doesn't he take this approach every week instead of only just for the Broncos? Because like I said it last night, D, you need to go watch the videos last night, dog. The Broncos are the team that fired him, bro. Don't you always want to show out against the X, bro? Don't you always want to walk into the spot, the barbecue, the reunion, the wedding reception, the club, and one of your boys say, hey man, shit, Candace is here, dog. Candace is here. Yeah, Candace is here. Okay, she gonna see what's up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, push them things together. Push the girls together and shit. You got a little something on the side of your mouth. Wipe that shit off. We about to walk in this motherfucker. And that's what Josh McDaniels did. Josh McDaniels came back to the place that fired him. And he came in there and whipped their ass, bruh. And beat them in the worst way possible in overtime. 3 plays into overtime. There was only 3 plays into overtime. Especially to the homie that says he's a car hater. There was only 3 plays. Okay? Your boy A.J. Cole, best punter in the league, goes out there, calls heads. Shit lands on heads. We get the ball. They kick the ball into the end zone. We start at the 25. Get the football. Hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs. No gain. Play 1. Play 2. 30, 40-yard pass to Foster Moreau. Play 2. Play 3. 35-yard touchdown. Devontae Adams. Good night. Good night. Ain't that right, Dr. Van? Isn't that how it went down, dog? That's how I looked on my TV, Dr. Van. How'd it look on your TV and shit? That's exactly what happened. So that's why. Because it's the Broncos, bro. Now, the week before, the job that he stood up at the altar, the Colts, he didn't keep that same energy for that. He should have kept that same energy for that because the Colts want to beat their ass. Beat our ass, and they did. So that's why, bro. So next week, he ain't going to have that energy. We got to play Geno Smith and them cats. Okay? So I don't know. Janikowski said Surtain's going to be a dog for years to come, though. Absolutely. He is. That's why Tay said he's not there yet. That's why he said yet. He ain't ready yet, but he will be. Okay? Patrick Surtain, too, has been a beast since he was at Alabama, bro. He's been a beast. Him and Asante Samuel Jr., but last night, Asante Samuel Jr. was getting toasted last night. Okay. Serge says, you remember Zach Miller? Of course I remember Zach Miller. Zach Miller was good. I like Zach Miller. Zach Miller wasn't better than Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau is a very, very good tight end. Fuck around and find out by not giving this guy a good contract. You'll find out when he goes to another team and he's balling. Foster Moreau is a good tight end. He does drop passes infrequently, but he's a good ass tight end, man. He's good. Okay. But shit, the money that we're paying Darren Waller, we can give to fucking Josh Jacobs, man. I'm just being honest. We got to start figuring this shit out. We can't have motherfuckers collecting big ass checks like Chandler Jones and not getting nothing done, dog. Okay. Serge said he had potential, but he was always injured. Injuries are part of the game, bro. Okay. That's why I call Darren Waller street clothes and shit. Darren street clothes Waller. Okay. Octopus Kool-Aid. Damn, Octopus Kool-Aid. That's a fucking name there. Those last 2 plays in overtime worked to perfection for the dub. Yeah. Why? Because Josh Jacobs was running his ass off. I just said the first play of overtime was a run, bro. For no gain, they had the box stacked. We're not letting Josh Jacobs get loose. Okay? Good. So guess what?
We were able to get 2 passes done. Though for all the car haters, the bottom line is the last 2 passes that he threw before we won the game, he threw for 40 and 35. He threw 2 passes for 75 yards, bro. That's 35 yards a throw. Hey, man, it is what it is. Okay. Janet Costa said, they need to let Renfro play this real game, man. It opens up the offense to another level. McDaniel's not using them right. McDaniel's not using a lot of people right. Okay. That dude says, salute M Shaq, sub to your content, man. Thank you. Hey, man, appreciate you, dog. Alfred Raider says, I like Carr. That's good. That's good. Like I'm just saying, it doesn't matter whether you like Carr or not. I'm just saying, hey, man, a lot of the things that I hear a lot of people telling me, and a lot of these people are my boys. Like, my boys are super critical. They say shit to me just to see what I'm going to say, bro. Try to get a rise out of me and shit. Call me up. Yo, man, yeah, man, we won that game, man, but Carr didn't do anything. Hello? Hang up on your ass, dog. That motherfucker just threw a fucking touchdown pass and we win the game. How the fuck did he not do anything? Like, stupid shit like that, bro. Just dumb. Okay. Mr. Emerald, how would you feel if we bring Brady and Gronk in as OCs to help us win a Super Bowl? Anybody that can help us win is all good, man. But what do we got to give up? Okay, that's what it is, dog. You know, Brady has no incentive to do anything. Brady was going to stay in Florida. Brady's life is in shambles, bro. Brady, all he has now is his kids, bro. He's him and Giselle. They bought mansions across from each other, doing the Kanye and Kim Kardashian thing and shit. We ain't together, but we live right across the street from each other and shit. You imagine them motherfuckers cross your kids crossing the yellow brick road and shit in the land of Oz, where they can cry. Ain't no cars driving by and shit because you own the street. They're just crossing the street. Go, hey man, I wonder if Dad got any peanut butter. I just cross and go to Dad's house and shit. Dad don't got no peanut butter. I'm going back to Mom's house. Tom Brady ain't going nowhere. He's gonna stay in Florida, man. This is where his kids are at. That's all he got left. Giselle's already got her a new motherfucker. Giselle done already moved on. Shit, she had her shit. She had her replacement in the wings and shit. Because that's how they do it, dog. They always have a replacement, man. So when your girl leaves, your girl's already at somebody's house. She's pulling up, dog. It ain't no, hey, man, where am I going? They already got a destination. That's what it is. Okay. Dr. Hill said, Carr's a comeback machine. 32 comebacks, the most since he's been in the league. But hey, that don't count, though, because he don't do nothing. Dr. Vance says Brady already has a TV gig on Fox lined up when he retires. Of course, man. Tom Brady's supposed to have that, man. He's supposed to have that, dog. All these weak motherfuckers that got jobs, a lot of these guys, they weren't even good, like good players. Like, they weren't even good players. They were role players, and they're on TV and shit. I'm like, man, come on, man. How do you guys even have a show? Like The Pivot. They got Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark was just an all right guy. You know, and then you had what's his name, the linebacker from Miami. I'm like, man, this dude barely played, and then you have Fred Taylor, and Fred Taylor was a monster. It's like, come on, man. Most of these dudes, they were just okay football players and shit. They weren't really doing nothing. They're not like a Troy Aikman sitting on 3 rings, a Hall of Fame and shit. You know, most of these dudes are just guys that just fucking got out there and did something and shit and got a job doing some shit. Okay. What's going on, Wendy? Hey, Wendy. Say, hey, Shaq, that cup you had last night, I want the recipe. Wendy, I was faded. Wendy, this is what I'm going to tell you exactly what I had in it. I wasn't trying to do too much. You said you want the recipe so I could turn up for the harvest celebration. You had me rolling last night. Love you, bro. Who won tonight? Oh, the Niners won tonight. Wendy, what I had some lemonade, right? I had some lemonade, and then I put some fruit in that shit. I had me some cut up lime and shit, and had me some little shooby doobies in there. You know what I'm saying? Some different type of fruits and shit, cut up real good. And then I had a big ass, like a gallon thing of Tito's vodka and shit. I fucked up. I had a thing of Tito's vodka, and I opened that shit up, and then I poured it a little bit, and that motherfucker just, like it just fell in there. Like it was a lot. It was too much. And I was like, fuck. You know you put too much in when the ice melts. When the ice is gone, you're like, fuck, I put too much, but what am I going to do? I can't, it's Tito's. I can't wait. So I said, well, it's going to taste too much like vodka. So I went and I got me some Uncle Nearest and shit. Uncle Nearest is the black version of
JD shit. The guy who actually taught Jack Daniels was a black man by the name of Uncle Nearest. So I got me some Uncle Nearest and I poured me some whiskey in there, and then I had some Aperol spritz and I put some shit in there, and then I shook that shit up, and the shit tasted good until I got to the bottom. And by the time I got to the bottom of that shit, you saw how I was. I was lit. I was lit. Okay. Wendy Lee. Be Easy said we own the Niners. Hey, dog. That Super Bowl, Be Easy, that Super Bowl made me so mad because I picked the Niners, bro. I wanted the Niners to beat you guys' ass so bad, man, and you guys y'all just fucked them up, dog. Janikowski said, Seahawks, don't worry me about the Raiders sabotage themselves. That's the thing. Hey, man, all I can do is hope for the best, bro. That's all I can do, man. At this point, all I can do is hope for the best. I can't get in here and get upset about anything anymore. I just have to understand we're 3-7. We won a game yesterday. That don't mean shit. We can lose the next one. And there's a whole bunch of fans saying we're fucking up the tank. Fuck a tank. We got draft picks. We got assets that we could trade. If we really want somebody, we could trade. We could trade some people. We got a bunch of motherfuckers that we can get rid of. Why do we have to tank to fucking get somebody? I hate that shit. Okay? If we were a bad football team, it's one thing. But if we got a tank to get some shit, it's different. Okay? Mr. Emerald said, hopefully McDaniels can keep that same energy through the rest of the season. Janikowski agrees. George Sanchez says playing cornerback has to be the hardest position to play. It is a hard position, man, because they've changed the rules to benefit the receiver. There's a lot of rules that they've made it because people like offensive football. People don't like 3-0 games. Peter, you're not going to sit around and watch. The average fan is not going to be like me. I'm hardcore. I can watch a 3-0 game, bro. I could be in the fourth quarter and it's 3-0 and I'm watching the shit because I'm a purist. I'm looking at the defenses. I'm looking at what they like to run. I'm looking at all the nuances and shit. I'm looking at what kind of motherfucking schemes they're running. I'm looking at what kind of blocking assignments I'm looking at everything. So to me, it's not boring. But to the average fan, nobody want to see a field goal game and shit. They don't want to see that. Okay? So they have to make it to benefit the offensive player. And that's what it is. That's what any sport. They want more scoring. Baseball wants more scoring. Okay? They want the game shorter in baseball. They want basketball to have more scoring. They want 3-pointers. They want fucking all that shit. They want it so the fans could be into the game. Okay? George Sanchez. Alfredo Redis, I love your channel, bro. It's always a good laugh at the great football talk. Hey, man, I'm glad you do, man. I'm just doing what I do over here, bro. Okay? Glad you appreciate it, man. If you haven't subbed the channel, please free to sub. Okay? Mr. Emerald, should we trade Waller and Chandler? Hard to say, bro. I mean, I'm going to tell you this shit right now. Chandler Jones definitely should be traded, man, but who's going to want that big-ass contract? We paid this dude 3 years, $51 million, man. This guy got a half a sack. I'm like, fuck. Man, this Patriot Way shit ain't working, dog. We had Ndakwe, and Ndakwe has damn 6 sacks by himself. Max Crosby has 9. Fucked up, man. We blew it. Okay. D. Bernie said Zach Miller was a little more athletic, but Foster Moreau was better all around. Zach Miller was he was a fast dude, but like he was always hurt, bro. He was always hurt, man. I like Zach Miller, man. I'll take Zach Miller right now. Shit. A Zach Miller is better than a whole Darren Waller right now. Okay? I'm sick of these dudes. Okay? CJ Wooth, a win is a win. Always is. Always will be, bro. Okay? Julio says, I'm cool with drafting a future pro back. Somebody tells me Carr will be Marcus Allen 2.0 against us. You remember that shit. Man, I was so upset, man, when I remember hearing that on ESPN, the Raiders trade Marcus Allen to the Chiefs. I'm like, what in the fuck is the old man doing? Why are you trading Marcus Allen to a division rival? Because he figured, hey, man, I want you to suffer while we beat you guys all these times. And Marcus Allen was killing us. He was absolutely destroying us, dog. He was killing us, bro. I'm like, fuck, man. That was horrible. That was a bad time, dog. Bad time. Okay. CJ Root says Niners should win the NFC West if we get this offense clicking again. All I'm saying is, man, don't let Geno Smith do what he did to y'all last time and shit. Geno Smith showed you guys some shit. Geno Smith balled against you guys, man. Y'all better figure that shit out. Okay. Janikowski says Ruthless talk 49ers Raiders y'all years to make the Super Bowl.
Hey, no excuse. They playing good, man. They had the best trade of the year. Okay, that was the steal of the year. Okay. Janet Cox said Eagles, Vikings, Cowboys underachieving playoffs. I worry about 12 in Tampa. Never count them out. That's true. He is the guy with 7 Super Bowls. Bolon says, Shaq, your thoughts on the Raiders and Seahawks? I think that the Seahawks are. I think that they are deceptively a problem. In other words, if Geno Smith gets confidence against our cornerbacks and shit, it's going to be a problem. Sam Webb was getting his lunch ate and out last night. Okay, so it could be a problem in regards to that. But I think that if we run the football and we do what we're supposed to do, man, and we can play good defense, and Mad Max got to get loose because once again, Mad Max, look how many things he did. Mad Max had 2 sacks, blocked a field goal, and had a forced fumble. That's a lot, man, for one dude to do on a whole defense. Okay, so it's going to take a lot, man, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Wendy Lee says, I'm cried over here. Hey, Wendy, you remember last night? It was on and popping. DeMarcus Webb, Matt, you call Waller street clothes, man. That's what Barkley calls Anthony Davis. Correct. Like I said, hey, man, what am I going to wear to the game tonight? While everybody else is figuring out, hey, man, what shoulder pads am I going to wear? Am I going to wear the light pads today? Or am I going to be a little bit more active blocking? Maybe I need to wear some heavier pads. He's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out if his Louis Vuitton sweatshirt is gonna go with his Montclair shoes. That's what he's doing on the sidelines with a fucking parka and shit, man. Which gold chain am I? Hey baby, what chain should I wear? Should I wear the platinum chain or should I wear the gold chain? Or maybe I should wear Dookie braided chain like old school shit. You should wear the Dookie braided one. You haven't wore that one yet. Okay, fuck all of that, dude. Put your fucking jersey on. You need to be figuring out 83. Okay. D. Burners and Marcus Allen with Joe Montana was hella dominant. 49ers found out too when they traded Joe Montana. When that shit happened, I was back in the Bay back then. I talked shit to all the Niner fans that I knew. I said, man, Joe Montana's gonna come back and fuck you guys up. He's old. He don't got it no more. Steve Young. I said, watch what happens, dog. Because I knew what Marcus Allen did to us. But I already knew that. I said, now Joe Montana's over there? Oh, yeah. They gonna fuck you guys up. And I remember that. It was Monday Night Football, D. Bernie. It was Monday Night Football. Joe Montana comes back to Candlestick Park. And you guys Niner fans on here know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I went to San Jose Live and I was sitting up there. I had all my Raiders shit and I was laughing. I said, man, Joe Montana's about to light you guys on fire. He came and he had that number 19 on and shit. He lit you guys up, dog. I was rolling. Okay. Dr. Vance said Seagulls are coming off their bye. Yeah. You know, like I said, man, we'll see how it all turns out. DeMarcus Wells said, I wonder why Al hated Marcus Allen so much so late in his career. Marcus Allen and Al Davis, man, it's because Al Davis didn't like the fact that Marcus Allen was becoming too big. You got to remember here in LA, they were in LA. They weren't in Oakland. They were in LA. Marcus Allen, who's my favorite Raider, by the way. Okay. My favorite Raider player, even though I go all the way back to 74, is Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was the NFL Rookie of the Year. Marcus Allen, his next year, was the NFL MVP. Okay? Then he was the Super Bowl MVP. So in his first 3 years in the NFL, in Marcus Allen's first 3 years in the NFL, he was Rookie of the Year. Second year, he was the league MVP. And then he was the Super Bowl MVP. And he was becoming the man here in LA, bro. He was the man. And Al Davis didn't like it. Because Al Davis is like, hey, we're the Raiders. We're a team. Nobody's bigger than the team. He never had nobody that was like that. Ken Stabler was never like the guy that was like the star of the team. He had other players. We had so many Hall of Famers back in the 70s. You look at the offense. The offense itself, we had 6 Hall of Famers on offense. Okay? You had Ken Stabler. You had two of our linemen were Hall of Famers. Art Shell, Gene Upshaw, that's 3. Cliff Branch, that's 4.
Fred Biletnikoff, that's 5. I'm just naming them. That's 5 people on offense at the same time. Okay? At the same time. 5 Hall of Famers out of 11. Okay? Not counting when Jim Otto was there or when Ron Mix was there. Those guys are in the Hall of Fame too. So you talk about anywhere between 5 to 6 offensive players on the offense that are in the Hall of Fame that played on the field at the same time. Then you go on the defensive side of the ball. You don't even want to talk about Willie Brown. You don't even want to talk about all those cats. The Soul Patrol, all them motherfuckers. Okay? Marcus Allen was the star of the team, bro. He was bigger than everybody. So guess what? Guess what Al Davis did? Al Davis in a supplemental draft drafted your boy Bo Jackson. Okay? That's what happened. Did he brought Bo and he said, okay, I'm gonna show you that you ain't all of that. I'm gonna make you play fullback. Okay? He made Marcus Allen play fullback for Bo Jackson. Guess what? Guess who's the best blocking running back in the National Football League? The same motherfucker, Marcus Allen. Best blocker running back in the league was him. Why you think Bo was getting loose? Okay? So at that point, it's like, man, this guy's getting on my nerves. And then when they asked him about it, he's like, hey, man, I'm just over here, man. I definitely think I should be playing more or whatever. And he went to the press and the press was loving him and all of that type of shit. So Al Davis started hating him. He's like, man, I don't like this guy. This guy doesn't no matter what I do, he's not being whipped into shape. Kind of like a Kyrie Irving and shit. Like a motherfucker who you can't really control, but he wasn't talking shit, but his game was talking shit. So he traded him, dog. And he suffered behind that. Okay? And that's what it is. I'm just glad Mark Davis fixed that after Al died and fixed it and brought him back. And now he's back being a Raider. Okay. So that's the whole damn story, long as fuck. But I said what it was and shit. Okay. D. Bernie said we got to shop DK Metcalf. Man, DK Metcalf's too busy tie-dyeing his head and shit. He's too busy tie-dyeing his hair and shit. He ain't really, he's just a buff-ass motherfucker who ain't really doing nothing there. Just walking around being buff. I ain't worried about him, dog. And DK Metcalf ain't gonna do shit. Okay, I ain't worried about him. Mr. Emerald said, hey, Shaq, let's trade for Brian Burns, Devin White, and Josh Allen for the Jaguars. I wish we could do a whole bunch of shit. Gino says, Wendy Lee said, Gino has come into his quarterback greatness. He is. Seattle, don't sleep on him. Yes, Marcus was the truth down here in LA. He went to Hollywood talent and a cutie pie. That's another reason. You just heard what Wendy said. Marcus Allen was down here getting it in. Marcus Allen was at the Playboy Mansion. Marcus Allen was knocking him down out here, dog. Marcus Allen in the 80s was knocking him down, dog. He was knocking him down hard, dog. And plus USC. That's another reason. DeMarcus Webb, because the Raiders here in LA played in the LA Coliseum, which is the same stadium that Marcus Allen played in at USC and won a Heisman Trophy and shit. LA's was his city, bro. LA was Marcus Allen's city, bro. That's why he didn't like him. He's like, man, this dude he's too big. He's got too much star power and shit. Okay. Marcus Allen was knocking down Ola Ray, who was in the Thriller video back in the days when she was in her prime. He was knocking that down. Marcus Allen was knocking everything down, bro. He was a man. Okay. Marcus Allen's my favorite too. Got me into football. Beast. Him and Bo was a cheat code on Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, those two dudes was off the hook. TJ Mack, what's going on? Shaq keeps serving us the facts, man. Keep piecing the truth, brother. Hey, man, it would be nice if I speak the truth, man. Y'all can get me to 4,000 subs, man. I need about 130 people, man. Like I said, man, I should be way higher, but we understand, man. The truth doesn't apply to everybody. Everybody don't love the truth. And I guess that's it, you guys. I guess that's it for tonight, man. We'll go ahead and shut it down, man. You guys chill. Have a good night. Make sure you guys are watching all the videos. Just because it was a couple of days ago, you're gonna miss a whole lot of laughs. You're gonna miss a whole lot of shit that was talked about. You need to go watch yesterday's video. We understand they might be long. It's perfect for you when you getting up in the morning while you listening, while you brushing your teeth and putting on your clothes and shit. Listen in the shower, go to the gym, driving to work, all kinds of shit. So content for you guys. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm about to use one of these motherfuckers right here. Okay. And I'm about to flick through here and see if I can find me John Wick or some shit, man. I like them John Wicks. All right. Y'all have a good night, man. Match, check, and filter.